Okay, we are back on another segment of the Oval RC. Today I'm down at RC Car World, and I'm checking out the drift track today. Guys that are running the Mud Boss or Oval Racing, and you ever thought about drift car racing, and something I'm going to be adding to the channel. I'm hoping to pick up a drift car today and start shooting some videos on that. Okay, so with me today is one of the RC drifters down here, and your name is?
Keith Thomas.
Keith, I was asking you some questions earlier about the drift car, and what car are you using today?
I have a Sakura D4, heavily upgraded. Pretty much the setup that I have on it is pretty much set up for carpet.
A lot of guys that watch my channel, they're used to seeing the fast-paced Traxion Slash, Mud Boss class ripping around the track. Last night I did a video from the Motorsports Show, and it was on a slippery surface, and that made it kind of tough for us, so it did slow it down. But this is a whole different type of racing and driving, right?
Well, yeah, it's more of a style and points game. It's not like, who's the fastest. It's not. It's getting more into speed now, but it's all about style. It's all about getting close to the rails, close to the doors. Proximity is a big deal.
How many guys do you typically get down here?
Usually on Saturdays, it'll be probably about 10, 15 people here.
So this car we're looking at today, this is just like your real car that you have.
I love RX-7s, so this is like, what I love. I love rotary engines. So.
Is this two-wheel drive car or four-wheel drive?
They're all two-wheel drive.
Do the guys like four-wheel drive cars?
No, not at all.
So it's good. It's good I'm not buying a four-wheel drive drift car, right? Because they say it's easiest.
For the outdoor stuff, if you want to have fun and do like 30, 40, 50 mile an hour drifts up against curves and all that stuff, the all-wheel drive cars are great for that. But in here, it's a lot more slower paced. So we all mostly stick with the rear-wheel drive.
Cool. All right. Well, we're going to take a look at the cars going around the track here and catch them in some action. Let's check it out. Get that perfect, nice long drift. And a really good car setup in order to get your car to do this. These guys have been doing this for a couple months, and it looks like they're getting it down pat. On Saturday nights here, they do get a lot of guys, and they said it's a lot of fun when you have a lot of drift cars out here. These have been doing it now for about 5-6 months. The layout here is pretty new. The whole thing about drift car is the look of the car, the realism of the layout, and the different obstacles in the course to have fun with it.
Nothing on here is stock at all. I got all carbon fiber chassis parts, top and bottom.
And how much do you think it costs to build a car like this?
If you want a car specifically like this one, you're looking at about $1,000.
Is this something you can buy right out of the box, or it's all custom?
No, most of this is all parts that you have to buy online or anywhere else. Like pretty much this entire drivetrain here is pretty much everything that you can buy online, but it gets pretty pricey when it's bought all individually and put together by yourself. So if you want to get into drifting, I recommend buying a chassis that's already built.
What size motor do they use in this, and is it brushed or brushless?
This is a brushless 9.5 turn brushless motor from Overdose.
What about the electronics?
The electronics, pretty much in the middle here, we have a center gyro, and this pretty much controls, it gives the car pretty much the access that you need to keep the car sideways, because as you see, I'm moving it and the wheels are, I'm not even touching the controller and the wheels are actually doing its own thing.
How far do the wheels turn on this car here?
it pretty much has a full lock on it.
Okay.
So
That's what we're looking at.
yeah,
right there.
pretty much it has a full lock both sides.
And touring cars really don't do that, do they?
No. Touring cars probably have maybe a quarter of the turning radius that these cars have.
So if you want a drift car, you need a drift-specific car.
Yes, you do. Well, some people do convert them over, but you have to pretty much change the whole front end because it won't work.
Thanks, Keith.
No problem.
Appreciate everything that you told us today, and we'll see more on the Oval RC. I'm Mark with the Oval RC channel. See you next time.